Hi, this is Dr. John Bergduff, and this is the third of 4 videos on rigid motions, transformations of an object in the plane that preserve both the shape and the size. In the videos so far, we have explored translation or sliding and rotation. In this video, we're going to explore reflection. In order to discuss reflection, in order to perform a reflection, what you will need is some two-dimensional object that you wish to reflect, and you might recognize this is Spike, the triangle that I've been using on the other videos. And you also need a line of reflection, a line over which the picture is going to be reflected. And that's this line that I have drawn right here. Now, this is a fairly simple operation. Like the others, this is easiest to do if you have some tracing paper. So I'm going to overlay some tracing paper over the picture I have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, or trace over rather, that line of reflection. So you can see that right there. And I'm also going to trace over Spike himself. Let's take just a second. And again, we'll put the face on at the last minute. Just tracing this exactly. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. Reflecting Spike over this line is actually going to be very, very simple. What you do is you take your tracing paper and you lift it up and you literally flip it over. And when you flip it over, you line up the line of reflection on your tracing paper with the line of reflection on the original paper behind it. And you'll see very clearly that Spike has been reflected over that line. To get the picture onto the paper, you take a template of Spike that you created already, that you cut out, same shape, slide that underneath the tracing paper so it lines up with the drawing you've created as carefully as you possibly can. Just a little bit. All right, let's see how that looks. Pretty good. Okay, that's pretty close. And the line lines up still, so I think we're pretty close. Then you can take the tracing paper away. There, that's even better. Take the tracing paper away, holding Spike steady. Take the tracing paper away. Trace around your template. And you will have illustrated very clearly the idea of a reflection. Again, as I'm finishing up, the important thing that you have to have is that line of reflection over which you're going to rotate the object, over which you're going to reflect the object, reflect the object. Take your template away, and you can see Spike has been flipped over that line, and all we need to do is add his face so that we can see him reflected, and that's reflection.